Hello everybody and welcome back to the Regina Hurts career mode. Now one of my subscribers has suggested that I film some footage of Regina working out. Well, I've got one thing to say about that. No. This is not the Carmen Jorda career mode. No, this is a serious career mode about a young lady getting on top. I mean, reaching the top of Formula 1. Yes, so there'll be no more of this smut. No more indeed, because I've got over 1,000 subscribers now, and they don't want any more of this smut. Oh, who am I kidding? Now, here's Regina. Now, of course, you didn't realise that she had such long hair underneath that cap, did you? But she has, yes. And she's with her best mate, Fonda Dix. Yes, oh my God, they go everywhere together, lads. Absolutely everywhere, and they do everything together. Yes, that's right, lads, everything. Now, of course, they're doing a little bit of a workout here, as you can see. Yes, go on, girls, go on. Yes, that's it, walk up and down. Oh my goodness, what are they doing now? Oh yes, oh look at that. Oh fucking hell, look at the arse on that. Look at that fucking... Oh yes, that's it. Look at this. Now Fonda is helping out Regina there. Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh my fucking good God. Oh Jesus Christ on a stick. Oh fuck's sake. Oh, that's it. Push it up there, girl. Push it up there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, just look at that bone structure. Just look at it. Fuck's sake. Look at the arse on that. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Yes, anyway, now here is Regina actually on her own doing some of those lovely push-ups, as you can see. Oh, is she going to lift that? Oh, it's a bit heavy, Regina. Be careful, be careful. Oh, you don't want to strain something, do you? No, you don't want to strain something. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Just look at that peachy ass. Just look at that. But yeah, anyway, so we've moved on to... Regina's best friend, Fonda Dix, and she's doing a little workout on the beach, as you can see. Oh yeah, that's it. Work it out there, Fonda. Work it out. Work out all your stresses and strains, and oh yeah, you just let it all hang out there, Fonda. You just let it all hang out there. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fucking hell. She's doing star jumps now. She's doing fucking star. Oh, look at that. She's playing with that ball. Look at how she's playing with that ball. Fucking hell. Fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what's she going to do now? What's she going to do now? Oh, she's going to do those star jumps again. Oh, I love those star jumps. Just look at that fucking ass. Just look at the that can't be legal. Surely that can't be legal. Oh, what's she going to do now, lads? What's she going to do now? Oh, she's pulling down her shorts now. Yes, you pulling down from the... Oh my God, what's she going to do with that? Oh, fucking hell, she's mowing the fucking lawn now. Look at that. Look at her go. What a girl. Go on, girl. Push it now. Push it. Yeah, anyway. I feel like I've just sold my soul out to the devil. Let's carry on now with the Regina Hurts career mode at Singapore for the Singapore Sling. Oh, God. Ah, Jesus. That's the end of my YouTube career once again. Anyway, as you can see from the development part of the game, Williams are currently third from last at the moment, which is bloody good showing. Bloody good showing indeed. Let's continue with the racing.
It's time for us to settle down and the drivers below to get fired up. Once again, welcome to Singapore as we get ready for the green light and the start of what should be a fantastic qualifying session. Looking at this field today, Ants, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance, maybe run the harder of the available compounds and save some of the grippy tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that, and even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Anyway, so here we are for qualifying, and oh my goodness, I'm all hot and bothered after that workout. I think I need to let off some steam. Anyway, so Carmen Jordan, no, Regina Hertz, I'm getting well confused now. Crosses the line after the first qualifying run in 16th position, and in the end of the qualifying, Lewis Hamilton got pole position and Regina Hertz finished. Oh, Lance Stroll got 12. When did Regina Hertz finish? It's going to be the fantastic... It's last. Yes, it's bloody last.
As the sun sets over the South China Sea, the sport that never sleeps is alert and raring to go. Welcome, under the bright lights of the Marina Bay Circuit, to another Singapore Grand Prix. It's a very long, very physical lap, this one, and really there's not much in the way of margin for error. So we have a bit of an endurance race for you tonight. We have a high risk of a safety car here today, as the abundance of tight corners mixed with these wet conditions could put a few cars off into the barriers. 23 turns then, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, make up the 3.1 mile lap of Marina Bay. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Now I want to ask you about Pierre Gasly. There's a new gearbox in the back of that car, which means a grid penalty, and hopefully some excitement as they make their way through the field.
Fingers crossed that's one failure they won't have to worry about today at least. There's not much of a silver lining to starting down the field with a penalty, but I think they'll be able to make some of that back up over the course of the race.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. And starting alongside is Nico Hülkenberg. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Alonso, Lewis Hamilton and Perez, Grosjean, Ricciardo, Stroll and Charles Leclerc, Ocon, Ericsson, Stoffel Van Dorn and Sainz. They've taken a grid penalty. Hartley, Magnussen, Valtteri Bottas and Kimi Raikkonen. Bird and Pierre Gasly rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So it's time once more, lads, for... Oh, Jesus Christ, Nostik, it's raining, and the 5 lights go out for the Regina Hertz career mode, and it's away she goes from 19th position on the grid. She's got a Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen. Just a look at the spray coming up as we go into the first turn now, and she dives down the inside, and it's another dive bomb from Regina Hertz, of course, tutelaged by the Hookster, of course. Yes, it was a very long and hard tutelage, but eventually we managed to lick her into shape. And up into 8th position already. She's got Sergio Perez in the Force India directly in front of her now. Is she going to go for a move down the inside of Sergio Perez as we go down this extraordinarily long straight? The answer to that at the moment is no, but she's going to dive down the inside. We just know she is, because of course it's Regina Hertz, and she gets past Sergio Perez. Does she know he's still hanging her out to dry around the outside? But Regina's going to hang him out to dry around the outside. She's up now to 7th position. Well, what a fantastic performance from Regina Hertz. As we go to the helicopter view now, you can see that Regina got past the Force India, and she's up now to 7th position already. Yes, 7th from last on the grid, everyone. Yes, last place up into 7th position. What a fantastic performance it is from Regina Hertz once more. Now, of course, I've got some news of this series, and this is the last 50% race, because we are going back to 25% races in our final push to try and win the championship for Regina Hertz. Now, of course, I've been caught a little bit out here because Codemasters have announced F1 29, which will be released at the end of June. Now, I was expected to be released at the end of August, which meant that the series was going to continue until then. But Regina Hertz will continue, but it will have to go until the end of August, because that's when the plans for finishing the series will be on the card. So unfortunately we will be on F1 2018 for a little bit later than expected. But of course it's okay because there will be no career mode in F1 2019 because it's too close now for the all seasons for us to do a career mode, so we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to carry on with our 2014 career mode. Anyway, enough of that waffle. It's time to continue with Regina Hertz because that's what we're here for, and she's still in 7th position at the end of lap 1. It's still raining, as you can see, and we're still on the intermediate tyres as she goes now into lap 2 of the Grand Prix at Singapore. As we accelerate forward as lap 4 of the Grand Prix, still in 7th position at the moment for the Hertz, as you can see, but it is starting to dry out on the circuit. It's stopped raining and Regina almost loses it there, which means that the tyres have almost reached the end of their adhesion, so it's time to come in for some dries, I think, very, very soon indeed on lap 5 now. As we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 5, Hulkenberg is now the car in front. Now Roman Grosjean is Regina going to come in this lap, and the answer to that is going to be a resounding yes. So she comes in now for the dry tyres because it's almost completely dried up now, and lots of other cars have come in as well. Oh look, is that Toto Wolff out on the pit garage there? I think it may be. Anyway, so look at all the teams out for their cars. Are we going to get held in the pit stop though? So she changes on to the ultra soft tyres, and oh no, it's a long hold for Regina. It's an extraordinary... Oh no, I don't believe it. Once again, we've been held in the pits. It was a very, very long hold for Regina there. Let's see where she ends up as she rejoins. She was in 7th when she came in. She's not going to be 7th now. I think she may be down to 12th or maybe even 13th position as we rejoin the field now, and Regina Hertz is going to rejoin in 12th position. There you go, 12th place behind Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, and ahead of Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. This is now lap 6 though of the Grand Prix. As we accelerate forward now, still on lap 6 as you can see, just going past the pits, and luckily there's a few more cars in, so Regina's going to get some of those positions back that she lost, but of course it was still a very, very long hold in that pit stop. As you can see, she's up now into the points. Is she? Yes, she is. Up into 9th position now. 9th position for the Hertz. Just behind Daniel Ricciardo and ahead of Valtteri Bottas as we accelerate forward out to lap 7, and she's under real pressure now from the car behind. It's Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes. We got a yellow flag caution, of course, for some unknown reason. I don't know why, but she manages to get the place back, so she's holding on to this 9th place, but Bottas is going to be like an angry wasp behind her, as you can see on lap 8, and there he is once again trying to get past Regina Hertz, of course, in a Mercedes car, and this Williams, which is now the 3rd from bottom in performance, has no chance for Regina to fend off Valtteri Bottas, and he goes through on lap 8. So Regina's down to 10th place, but she goes for a very, very late move there for Regina. Very, very late indeed. And she gets the place back. She gets a warning for a collision with Bottas. And oh my goodness, wowzers. The safety car has been deployed on lap 8. This is unbelievable scenes. Yes, the safety car is out. So now what are we going to do? Because Regina only just pitted for those ultra softs. As we accelerate forward now to the end of... Oh, what's going on now? I don't believe it. Regina has come into the pits on lap 8. I think this may be a fundamental mistake for the Hertz. Anyway, she's coming in now from the ultra soft, and she's what's she doing? She's changed onto the Hypersoft tyre. But we're only on lap 9. That's not going to last for the end. Oh my goodness. I think Regina Hertz has made a critical error in her pit stop strategy here. She's changed onto the Hypersoft tyre. She rejoins the field in 19th place, just ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, so she's right at the back of the field as we accelerate forward at lap 11. And now she's managed to catch up to the back of the pack, as you can see, under the safety car. It's Valtteri Bottas is the car ahead of her. But no, I don't know what the strategy is here for Regina Hertz. She's in 19th place. She's on the wrong tyre, which is the Hypersoft. She should have gone for maybe the yellow sidewall, the soft tyre, which may have got to the end of the race. So we will find out later why Regina elected to go for the Hypersoft tyre. Anyway, as you can see, she's still behind the safety car now, and the safety car is now coming in at the end of this lap. So it's going to be time once again for Regina to give it the full beans and see if she can get past any of the cars in front. Unfortunately, she's almost -1 on the fuel though. But she's got to watch out. As you can see, the cars are slowing down. Come on, Regina. Yes, she's right behind Valtteri Bottas. We've got Ocon in front of Bottas and Van Doon in front of Ocon. We've got a yellow flag once again. I think it made, yes, it's time to resume racing, so it's time to say go, 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 Regina Hertz, go, go, go. As you can see, we're going through the chicane section of the gorgeous Singapore Sling Circuit, and now all the cars are going. Now, can she get past Valtteri Bottas on lap 11? Let's see if she can. Of course, she's going to do one of our customary dive bomb manoeuvres, but does she get past? She tries to go down the inside, but no. Doesn't quite manage it, but this time she does. It's another. Oh, there's a car off. I think that's Pierre Gasly. No, it's not. It's Brendan. It's Brendan Hartley. Brendan Hartley. So gay. So bloody gay. So Brendan Hartley's now out of the race, and the Hertz is now up in the 17th position, just behind Esteban Ocon, and ahead of Valtteri Bottas. Wowzers. This is now lap 12 of the Grand Prix, and we accelerate forward now to lap 15 of the Grand Prix, still in 17th place for the Hertz, and she gets overtaken, of course, by Valtteri Bottas in that Mercedes, but once again she dives down the inside of Bottas. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers, and she gets the place back. This is unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable on lap 15 now as we accelerate forward down to lap 16 in the Grand Prix. Now cars have come in, so she's made it up into 13th place. There's a car coming out of the pits, it's Nico Hülkenberg in the Renault, of course. Can she get past him? And no, she can't. And now, of course, Nico Hülkenberg is on the correct tyres, which is the yellow sidewall tyres, which should make him to the end of the Grand Prix, which is what Regina should have gone on to, but unfortunately she didn't. She's on the Hypersofts, and they are never going to last until lap 31. Never in a month of Sundays. So 13th place for the Hertz at the moment, 12th for Hülkenberg, 14th for Daniel Ricciardo. As we accelerate forward down to lap 16. Just going to lap 17. There's one more car coming to the pits. It's Carlos Sainz in the Renault, so she's up now to 12th position, but still outside the World Championship points. And you can see from her tyres, she's got 45% on the front right tyre as it is on lap 17 as we accelerate forward down to lap 19, and look at the tyre wear now, 61% on those Hypersofts. So unfortunately she's going to have to come into the pits as a car tries to get past her. It's Daniel Ricciardo, the honey badger himself, but she manages to fend him off, so she's holding on now to this 11th place on lap 20 as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 20, a teammate has come into the pits, Lance Stroll, and Daniel Ricciardo with a DRS flap fully open now, managing to get past, and so does Pierre Gasly. But once again I think Regina's going to dive down the inside of both of them. Yes, she does. Can she get it round the corner? Yes, she does. Holds on to 11th place as we accelerate forward at lap 21. And I do believe now Regina is going to have to come into the pits. She's going to have to come into the pits and change her tyres because they must be right at the end of their cliff. As you can see, the pit engineer tells us that the tyres are starting to fall off, and oh, she almost doesn't manage to get into the pits, so she comes into the pits and she's already down to 16th place. And she's going to change on now to, I think, is it going to be the... Yes, now she's changing onto the right tyres. These are the tyres she should have chosen when she came in for her pit stop. Now I'm wondering whether, because of the safety car, that she got a little bit confused and made that fundamental error, or called to the team to say that she wanted Hypersofts when she should have said that she wanted softs. Anyway, she rejoins now on lap 22 in 16th position in the race, and I don't think there's any chance now of Regina Hertz getting any points in this race at Singapore. Okay, it's time to accelerate forward now to lap 26 of the Grand Prix. She's got up into 15th position, but she's getting blue flags now from Lulu. Yes, the blessed one himself. Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes is trying to get past Regina Hertz on lap 26. When I say that, he's miles back at the moment, but Regina's got to be very, very careful because Daniel Ricciardo, the honey badger, is the car behind her, and he will try to use every little opportunity to try and sneak past as Lewis Hamilton, the leader, goes past under blue flags. So let's see if she can hold off Daniel Ricciardo. And there's Lulu. She's got to be very, very careful to just time this move exactly right, just to let Lewis Hamilton go past and not Daniel Ricciardo, because he's right up behind Lulu. But she goes a little bit wide. Does she let Lulu go past? Yes, she does, and she tucks back in. Wow, that's superb driving from Regina Hertz there. Absolutely superb, and she manages to hold on to her 15th place on lap 26 now. As we accelerate forward now to lap 30, and it's the end of the race, unfortunately. Lulu has already crossed the line, the fireworks are going off like crazy, and the Hertz is going to finish in a very, very disappointing 15th position. No points for the Hertz as she crosses the line. Wowzers. Well, I wonder if that workout session had anything to do with that, you know. It could have done. Anyway, so she finishes in 15th place. No points for the Hertz. And we get a trophy. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Codemasters, you're geniuses. You really are geniuses. Anyway, Toto Wolff congratulates his team mechanics as Lewis Hamilton puts his hands up to say, yes, lads, another trophy for my ever-bulging cabinet. Yes. That was a euphemism there. Anyway, so there's the team congratulating themselves like they always do. And there is Max Verstappen in 10th position. He finished. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. So there they are on the podium. Lewis on the top step. Sebastian Vettel in second place. And is that Romain... No, that's Tiamat Margic. Is that Romain Grosjean in third position? I think it may be. So as they spray themselves all with champagne everywhere, we will see the final results of the race, of course. And we know that Lulu won the race. Sebastian Vettel was in second. Romain Grosjean was indeed in third place. And Regina finished in 15th. And Lars Stroll only finished in 17th position. Oh my goodness. Wowzers. So there you go, everyone. That was the Singapore Sling. A very, very difficult race for Regina there. Didn't get the result that she wanted, but we will move on to the next round, which is going to be a double header round because we're going back, as I said earlier, to 225% races. A little bit of all seasons spin on it because we've got to get this race in season finished and get a world champion before F1 2019 comes out. It's not going to happen, but we're gonna just carry on a little bit further into the season, and we should get it done. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. As always, you've been awesome as always, and as always, there will of course be more later.